Hi, it's Tisha Powell, and you're watching Real Estate 101. Subscribe now. We have a 5-part series we're releasing on a weekly basis. You want to learn real estate? Now is your time. Listening for the next 20 minutes. Subscribe now. We are going to talk about the stuff that are going on in real estate. But first, you may be saying, why am I, Tisha Powell, teaching you real estate? Well, in my humble beginning, I would like to say I'm 47 years old. I'm an attorney in the state of Florida. I've been an attorney for 18 years in one of the hottest real estate markets. I went to law school in Florida. I've been a real estate investor. I've advised people on real estate. I have created a hedge fund, which is an investment property. I have a book called The Homeowner's Guide to Surviving Foreclosure. I have worked in the banking area and the real estate area. I helped over 300 homeowners in Florida restructure their homes in the real estate market. And I'm also a real estate attorney and a realtor. And yes, I'm a real estate investor. So those things qualify me to be telling you about real estate. And the book, The Homeowner's Guide to Surviving Foreclosure, it's available for sale on Amazon.com. And I broke down different ways on how you could save your home or how you could buy a home. So we're going to go over our seminar. I had to tell you what made me an expert. And my nickname is Wall Street Lawyer, because I worked as a security lawyer because I created a hedge fund, and I have pursued lenders, banks, to help homeowners fight their homes in foreclosure during the market meltdown. So I'm a security lawyer, and now I'd like to teach the real estate seminar to you, but I need for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll be right back after this. Subscribe. This is a 5-part series. I just had to introduce my credentials to you so you know why I'm an expert today in real estate. And that's because I am fresh off of the Wall Street boat. Yes, and I am a Black woman living in America. God is good. See you real soon, guys. Hi, it's Tisha. Welcome back to Real Estate 101. So you want to buy a property. All right. So you're probably between 18 to 64. It doesn't matter. It's your first home, your second home, but this is a refreshment course for you, or this is a beginning course. So the first thing you want to know about real estate is you want to learn some definition. Why do you need to learn some definition? Because it's going to be used over and over and over again. So if you're getting into the game of real estate, might as well you learn the basic definitions. So here goes. Let's go with the top definitions you need to know in real estate. First of all, why are people even buying real estate, you might be asking? Well, it's a property. And what's a property? It's an asset. So that's the one reason people are buying real estate. It's because it's an asset. So there's a definition for you, asset. All right. And asset is something good. It's not something bad. Asset is what helps us to get rich. So you need to understand that real estate is an asset. It's something that you can feel and touch. Okay, it's not a digital asset, it's a real asset. You can feel the property and you can touch the property, okay? What other definition you need to know about real estate? You need to know something called equity. Equity, yes, that's that invisible money there. What is equity? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back with more definition after these breaks. Hi, it's Tisha. Welcome back to Real Estate 101. And this might be a refresher course for you if you're looking to hop on into your second property, or maybe you've lost a property during the 2008 real estate meltdown. Maybe it's time for you to get back in, or you are a first-time home buyer. You just want some information. Well, whatever it is, this is the real estate course for you. I am former Wall Street attorney. I'm an author of The Homeowner's Guide to Surviving Foreclosure, and we are going to do the definition now. So let's go. We talked about real estate being an asset. Now we're going to talk about equity, EQUITY. What is equity, you might be saying? Well, that is what the value of the property is. So let me give you an example. I remember I tell you, I lived in Florida. Let's say that you paid, that the property is, you purchased the property for $400,000. Okay. You put down 10% of the purchase price, which is $40,000. Therefore, you borrowed $360,000 from a bank. The bank is going to give you something called a mortgage. Okay. So that is how much you owe on a $400,000 home. Okay. So what gets recorded would be a mortgage for $360,000 and your purchase price is $400,000. What is the equity, you might be asking? It's the difference between the value of the home and what's owed. So we know the value of the home, your purchase was $400,000. We know you put down $40,000. So we know that the mortgage is $360,000. So the equity in your property is $40,000. That is cash. If something is supposed to happen, you could borrow against it, or if you sell, you could pull it out. So that is equity. How else can you end up with equity in a home? By appreciation. What is appreciation, you might be asking? That's when the value of your asset, which is your real estate, goes up. What is appreciation? When the value of your asset goes up. And does real estate always appreciate? The answer is, in the long run, yes. But there are times when real estate can depreciate. What is depreciation? When the value of your asset is going down. So that's the problem with property. That's assets for you. Assets can appreciate, assets can depreciate. Now, do you know when your real estate is depreciated? Absolutely not. If you had bought real estate in 2007 in the United States or 2008 in Florida, you'd have probably gone broke because it was a depreciating asset back in 2007 and 2008. So real estate, why most people, you might be saying, then why must I buy real estate if it can go up or down? Because in the long haul, if you hold on to real estate in the long haul, it is an appreciating asset. Because timing the real estate market, if you can time the real estate market, then you'll be very rich. The problem is most of us cannot time the real estate market. So because we cannot time the real estate market, what we have to do is hold on to it long term, because within a long period of time, it's going to do its correction of going up and down, up and down, up and down. And at some point, it'll be worth more. So if you can't time the market, that's fine. What is one of the most important things about real estate? And everybody knows, location, location, location. Real estate is local in nature. What's happening in Florida is not happening in New York. What's happening in New York is not happening in Colorado. What's happening in America is not happening in Europe. So all real estate is unique and it's all based on location. All right. So the first thing you want to do about real estate is pick a good location, because that determines the value of the property, the location. All right. This is Tisha Paul. My producer is telling me we've got to take a break. Subscribe right now to this YouTube channel. We'll bring more real estate and business and finance news to you and seminars, but you must subscribe. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Real Estate 101. This is part one of a 5-part seminar. Subscribe now so you can learn more about real estate and money. So when we talk about real estate, I'm talking about real estate in the United States. I can show you with Zillow now. We could look at real estate all over the world. So for anybody, because my program comes on all over the world, if you are looking into real estate, then you want to watch this show because it's the same terminology all over the world. And now, how are we going to find our real estate on these programs? We're going to use Zillow. I'm going to teach you how to use Zillow. It's an on-site webpage. We can use it to find properties and how to learn how to find also the valuation of the property, okay? So I'm going to teach you the valuation. But when we talk about real estate, I'm talking about real estate in the United States, but we'll talk about real estate in other countries as well. I've been to India before. I know a lot of people from India watch the show, and I will show you the hot market, the hot areas in India, and I'm going to show you the 12 hot areas on this seminar. I'm going to show you the 12 hot areas in the country, in America, and the 12 hot areas in the world. So if you want to jump in on the real estate bandwagon with Zillow, we can find a lot of stuff. I'm Tisha Paul. I'll be back. We'll tell you more about the players of real estate, and let's go over the hot areas and how to use Zillow. We'll be back. Hi, it's Tisha Paul. Welcome back to Real Estate 101. I'm the host, and I want to cover on this segment now, I want to cover with you hot areas to buy real estate. Just giving you a little tip. I got them from Zillow and Google. So make Zillow and Google like your best friend when it comes on to researching real estate. Just Google it. Location is everything. So that's why you want to look into the hot areas. So in 2023, according to the internet, I'm talking about Google and Zillow, the countries, because this is a data that goes on all over the country. Switzerland is a hot area. Norway is a hot area. Canada is a hot area. Israel is a hot area. Singapore is a hot area. Malaysia is a hot area. China is a hot area, of course, and India. If you're in India, according to the internet, you want to look in Delhi or Chennai, Chenni, I guess, Chennai. But Delhi is definitely on the list in India. And in the United States, according to Zillow, here's some hot areas for 2023. Philly, Atlanta, Miami. Let me tell you something. Florida is always hot, okay? Kansas City, Jacksonville, Florida, Nashville, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. So those are some of the hot areas. And areas are very important to us. And one of the ways to find good real estate is to look on Zillow and Google. Just Google hot areas, but location is everything. You want to buy in an area that's hot and up and coming, and you want to buy in an area that you like, but you want to buy in an area that's going to make money. I'm Tisha Paul. I'll be back after this.